Quality managers and other professionals live under constant pressure. Implementing a management system is already a demanding task. On top of that, systems often feel like endless paperwork. Audits bring stress, rework, and sleepless nights. And too often, these professionals are seen not as partners in improvement, but as bureaucrats. This training is designed to change that, to turn paperwork into practical tools and stress into confidence. My name is Carlos Pereira da Cruz. For over 30 years, I've worked as a consultant, auditor, trainer, and author, supporting organizations in industries from pharmaceuticals to automotive. I've facilitated more than 400 audits, authored several books on ISO 9001 and ISO 14001, and trained hundreds of professionals worldwide. My goal here is simple: to share practical tools that really work when writing and implementing policies and procedures. So, in the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the outline of a training program that can be customized in direct response to your specific needs. You'll see how the modules fit together, from document hierarchy to quality assurance, to practical procedure writing and implementation. And by the end, you'll have a clear view of what the program covers and how it can be adapted to your organization's needs. Let's get started. So recently, I received a request from a procurement professional who wrote me an email saying, "I work in the procurement function and my role is management of procedures and quality control of procurement activities. I'm interested in getting remote training, basically on policy and procedure writing and quality assurance." So this video presents the outline of a training program designed in response to that request. So its purpose is simple: to give you an overview of what the program includes, so that in 30 minutes follow-up meeting, we can adapt it to your organization's specific needs. The first step is to look at procurement through the process approach. That means documents should not stand alone. They need to be tied to a process, because documents help us operate the process consistently. So here is a generic procurement workflow. It begins when a need is determined, either by a person or generated by an ERP system. Next, we select a supplier, sometimes by qualifying a new one, other times by choosing among already approved suppliers. So from the qualified or approved suppliers, which ones offer the best option for this specific need? So once the order is placed, we must follow it to ensure commitments are met and surprises are avoided. Then comes receiving the order, where quality control takes place. In some cases, this is simple paperwork check. In others, it may require testing materials. So if something goes wrong, we raise a complaint to the supplier and resolve the issue. If everything goes smoothly, the order is closed, materials are stored, inventory updated, and performance data collected to update the supplier evaluation. So this flow is generic. During the training, we'll adapt and customize it to reflect your organization's reality. Okay? So you mentioned quality assurance in your request, but how do we create a quality assurance solution that is rooted in reality? So we start by working with the people who know the process best, those who operate within it, including internal suppliers and customers. Together, we ask simple but powerful questions. What can go wrong in this process? What usually, unfortunately, does go wrong? So the answers reveal the risks. Next, we evaluate their significance, looking at severity and probability. Then we decide which risks are acceptable and can be left as they are, which need to be controlled, and which are unacceptable and demand changes or improvements. From these decisions, we build a quality control plan, a process control plan, and corrective actions to reduce unacceptable risks. And we don't just leave you with a theory. We help with templates, we support filling them in, and we guide the implementation of corrective actions. The other part of your request was for training on policy and procedure writing. So to build a strong procurement process, documents must be clear, consistent, and well structured. So a policy sets direction and principles, so the rules of the game. A procedure describes responsibilities and the sequence of steps. A work instruction goes into the detail of exactly how to perform a task, and records provide the evidence that the process was followed and results obtained. In this training, participants will learn how to recognize, design, and improve each type of document, always with practical procurement examples. So we help with writing policies, so high-level statement of principles. We provide templates and support for writing procedures. For example, how do we qualify a supplier? Or how do we fulfill a need? And we also help with work instructions if needed. Detailed step-by-step guides for specific tasks, such as how do we qualify a lot? Or how do we store materials in the warehouse? Okay, so policy and procedures writing and quality assurance. So this is the standard content for a course called Policy and Procedure Writing and Quality Assurance in Procurement. I design it in modular 2-3 hour sessions, ideal for online delivery with breaks and interaction. I've spread it across 5 sessions, each with a balance of input, exercises, and discussion. So let's see the 6 modules, okay, of the course. So about the course modules 1 and 2. So the training begins with document hierarchy and structure. So participants discover what each type of document is, how they fit together, and how to structure them with scope, responsibilities, workflows, and indicators. Through group exercises, we identify which documents you already have and which gaps must be addressed. Then we have the course module 3, quality assurance and risk. So we discuss the difference between quality assurance and quality control and apply risk-based thinking from ISO 9001 directly to procurement. So using real flows, participants map risks, assess severity and probability, and design controls that are then embedded in their procedures. Now comes module 4, practical procedure writing. So once risks and structures are clear, we move into hands-on writing. Participants draft or improve their own procurement procedures, such as supplier evaluation, purchase requisition, or complaint handling. They apply best practices in writing, so clarity, simplicity, and action verbs. Peer review ensures quality and shared learning. So then comes course module 5, implementation and control. So even the best procedures fail if they are not implemented. This module explores communication, training, and overcoming resistance to change. Through role play and case studies, participants learn how to introduce new procedures, monitor compliance, and link them to continual improvement. And finally, course module 6, practical document control. Here we cover document control, approval, versioning, distribution, and accessibility. Participants design simple yet effective control systems that fit their own organizations, ensuring only the right version of a procedure is used. In summary, this training is delivered online in 5 interactive sessions of 2 to 3 hours each, totaling 12 to 15 hours. The program is highly practical. Participants finish with improved procurement procedures, a risk control table, and a working system for document management. So, this video was only a short introduction, a menu of what the training can offer. The next step is simple. Let's meet for 30 minutes to talk about your specific needs. That way, we can customize the content to your organization, your procurement process, for example, and your team. I look forward to our conversation and to building a program that delivers real value for your organization.